go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So Tennessee's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's pulled. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The balls come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quick throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The Volunteers pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Ball handed off. Puts into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the ball is going first and 10 here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and be short of the first down mark. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Texas A&M's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game here, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit.
How the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's a quick grab, and they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's the running back in the flat. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Big tackle with a 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he released it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
QB keeps it himself. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Only traveling for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And it's good right down the middle.
Watching this guy in pregame, he has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the same runner's got it again. Crosses the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. Finding some room at the 25. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage seat is to return it to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Cole.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Going again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away.
Blitz and a quick sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. He'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Vols will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Turner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right. This one caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion with the tight end. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Here's the second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Using his legs on the scramble.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And they hold him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
But they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. From this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And their route is on. See if they can convert the point after.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Cole. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins it in and brings it down. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here.
Now here he goes. The 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. And it's a bunch formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Throwing off play action. Good completion to the tight end. What a move, and he's free. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
And the Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement affirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Grinding away with a running game. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up at 1st and 10. He finds some space. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
will be returned. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
To throw, it's Foster. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Gives it to the back. Spinning out of the tackle. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.